Good morning, Twitch.tv. Good morning to YouTube as well. And of course, good morning, mini motorways. We are off to Dubai for today's daily challenge where bridges don't require road tiles and you start with 4 of them. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's just, bridge all of this for free. Why not? We'll take this bridge, we'll hook it around down here. We'll come all the way down the river. No, we won't be doing that, but we will be doing this. Sorry, tree. We've bulldozed one of the only 2 trees in Dubai. There are more trees than that in Dubai. Probably not native. It's very hot. But then again, there are trees that can live in very hot situations. So what the fuck do I know? I'm not a botanist. I'm not a geographer. I'm not a Dubai resident. What do you call a person who lives in Dubai? A Dubaidan? I'm not Joe Biden. Oh God. All right. Well, ow. Now I've hurt my head. That's a good start to the day. Oh. Ow. And now I have something in my eye. Awesome. Amazing. Oh. Nothing but polished professional broadcasting here at twitch.tv/the_Goog. Ow. Let's take 2 traffic lights. Sunflare Space was here first. Good morning, Sunflare Space. I saw Luke Ainsworth pop in. Good morning, Luke. Shotgun Splicer. The Spotify thing isn't on. Thank you, Sonny. That is ever so very valuable. How else would you know that I was listening to a song called Kakariko Village because it's a lo-fi cover of Kakariko Village? Hey, how about that? Ow. Goodness gracious. The great balls, they are of fire. It's not actually true. There are no great balls, they're not on fire. But, speaking of great balls? No, that doesn't make sense. Let's just move on. I want to send a special thank you to... It's not the best choice. Twerkules 2016 came in with the follow after we dropped a raid on him last night. Thank you very much to Twerkules for the follow. This yellow house will nice little hook over to here. That'll be completely and totally fine. We'll take ourselves another bridge because we're actually running low on bridge. Just because you start with 4 bridges doesn't mean you have infinite bridges. Would you like to be reminded of the... I hit the eyeball to make it visible, but I didn't hit the transition to switch to the scene where it was visible. So, good job. It's a team effort. It takes a village to raise a Goog. It's what we're learning. Oh God. All right, let's bulldoze the other tree in Dubai. Thank you, Byron. You 2 go down here. I may as well be making Madison County. We've got so many bridges. It does make sense. These 2 reds here are doing fucking nothing. I feel like they should probably be doing fucking something. Just my own personal belief. Here. You 2 hook together with you 3. Get over here, support this circle. That'll be fine. You 2 hook together with you 3 is the pimp's nightly instruction? I don't know. Alright, these blues need to get along better, is my personal opinion. Let's take a motorway. We're going to do this. You are going to go out that way. You are going to go out that way. You 2 are going to come here. You're going to get a traffic light. Also, we're going to do that. There. Traffic light here. These blues come together in a logical, smart, reasonable manner, sort of. Get you up to here, like so. Light blues coming up this way. Everything coming up. Goog house. We're fine. All right, you there. You're a red. We don't need you to be ignored like that. You can just whoop. That's right. That's a nice little verb. You can just whoop. Write yourself up into here. Sounds like a bird call. Whoop. You know, you wake up in the morning, you have a nice cup of coffee out on the deck or something, and you just listen to the purple-necked swallows go whoop. It's not anywhere near a thing. But we do have these two dark blue guys, which means we can motorway number 1 over to here. That's something. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but it's definitely a thing. So we got motorway number 1 just until we get another bridge, which we don't have. I'm going to take 30 road tiles here. I think I would probably have been good on road without it for the rest of the run, but we're just going to take the 30 one time, make sure we're definitely good. All right, what else do we have here? We've got, I mean, I feel like I can do better than this general red situation. You know what? Yeah, I was listening to this cover of, what is this, the Batman animated series theme? No, it's the main theme from Batman Arkham Knight. You know what? Batman Arkham Knight is a good video game. It's a very good video game. I like it quite a bit. But I don't think the main theme from Batman Arkham Knight fits the vibe we're looking for in the Gimmimimim playlist. So thank you for your service, main theme to the video game Batman Arkham Knight, but I don't think we'll be listening to you anymore. Now then, problem. All right, this, yeah, I think we need to get a little bit more involved here. What if you do that? We still need to get reds over to here, though. And that doesn't really, Aaron Gobra! I know enough to know that's Irish, and I also know enough to know that I'm going to butcher it if I try. Thank you for the follow, Aaron Gobra. You come up to here. I will stop trying now, I promise. We only bust out the terrible fake Irish accent when it's literally St. Patrick's Day. So for now, this red road is going to stake here. Service this. The 3 of you come up here into the yellow square. You are an annoying purple guy. Okay. Well, hey, I do have a bridge. I didn't realize that I had another bridge, which means that I can, theoretically, well, theoretically, we can run this. We can do this road right here, but that's going to mean that actually you need to hook around down here. Give me another bridge. Once we get this motorway gone, which we will in a second here, we also need, by the way, to actually freaking solve the problem of this purple situation. So you come all the way down here, swing down that way, come up this way. I keep thinking that something is clicking and falling off in the back of my room, but no, it's just a little beat in the song that I'm only hearing out of my left speaker, which, due to the way I have my desk configured, my left speaker is on its side and pointed away from me. So listen, I'm very smart. I'm a very intelligent human being. If there's one thing you need to know about the underscore Goog, it's that I'm stupid. All right, you... Oh, right. The reason I have an extra bridge is because I took away the bridge that was feeding these guys into this circle. That, well, it made sense at the time. And now not so much. So, what are we going to do about that? It's a wonderful question to which the answer is, I don't fucking know. Also, we got light blues up here. We got to deal with the light blues up here. This circle is like fullness of time and everything. These two red houses are not gonna take care of it, but for the moment, they might be okay. You swing up to here. Yeah, let's cover the longer distance with the motorway. That is sensical. You come up here. Sensical the Mensical is the much more restrained scientist's alternative to Susical the Musical, obviously. You come over to here. Let's get this motorway going off this way. That'll just let us have a third house come up here while you two continue serving that. That'll be totally fine. Also, we can pop this, get this purple road more straightly. That's nice. What's not nice is the, well, I mean, there is a way to do this. It's not nice, but we can just kind of take these two and swing them out that way. That'll be something. Hey, I like the idea of blue guys spawning over here. We get a couple more blue guys spawn over here. We'll be able to deal with this thing better. Does seem nice. Okay. Let's immediately murder this because it's bad, actually. I don't like it. We're going to take you, and then we're going to disconnect you. And I think we're going to motorway number 2 do that. So motorway number 2 will take these two blue guys and herp them up over to here, up to this. Meanwhile, you have just gone circular. That's a shame. Alright, well, not the end of the world. Got a nice little convergence on-ramp point right here. Murder that road. You come over to here. There. Bingo. We've got 6 light blue dudes all swinging themselves into position. We've got 7 light blue dudes all... No, I'm not getting you onto that road. You're not getting that road. Deal with it. Hi there, you two dark blue guys. Are you two dark blue guys enough to sustain the life and energy of this guy over here? Probably not. That feels like a big ask. You're very far away. You'd have to go like up here and then down and over and in and it's a long way to go. Give me one more dark blue guy over here and I might do that, but it still seems like a dumb thing to do. But you know how the song goes. There are so many dumb things to do. Dumb things to do. Oh, way to lampshade your humor, Goog. You come over this way and then swing down here like so. Thank you. That'll keep the purple end of this double plaza nice and happy. What color do I want this to be? I want this to be red. Fucking hell. Brilliant. Amazing. That guy's gone circular. That's bad. Okay, well, listen. It's bad, but also good in the sense that it does... We can deal with this, is what I'm trying to get at. You are going to come up here. We're going to have these 4 just bridge and shoop right up that way. We'll bridge it up, baby, now. Bridge it up, baby. Bridge and shoop. You make it go up here and then come back here. We'll bulldoze another tree. That'll be fine. We'll cut down this way, and we might as well cut here just because we can. No need to go by the shore that way. Okay. These 4 dark blue houses way over here, I'm going to trust to support this business right there. You incidentally can do that, and you can do that. So you 2 support that, and you 5 work over here with this. Do I have that bridge back? I do have that bridge back. Hey. The 4 of you service that circle. That should be okay. I have acquired a spare bridge somehow. I don't know exactly how I came into possession of this spare bridge, but I'm not going to question it too much, especially when it lets me do this thing, what I've been wanting to do, which is reconnect these 4 reds into this circle. So you should be totally fine now. You are a little bit angerated, but given the shortness of this road, I think eventually you'll be a-okay. You are a light blue guy. That is a travesty. What are we going to do about that? Nothing right now. We're going to wait until Sunday and hope to get a bridge. Someone just walked behind Luke Ainsworth and thought that this was Computer Chip Simulator. I mean, at a glance, especially without the motorways. Oh, I do have a motorway left. Well, I also have a bridge now. So smart. Such a smart person I am. Let's reposition this. We're going to put this yellow up here, and you are going to go off that way. At a glance, particularly without the motorway, I could see how someone might think that this is just, computer chip design simulator or something like that. It's not. It's a better game than that would be. Although, maybe I'm just saying that because I'm not great with computers. You over here are going to take care of that. We're going to have to wait for this motorway to go away before we redraw anything. But the way we're going to do it is we're going to take these 5 light blues right here, and they're going to be the motorways what service this guy. Actually, wait a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? That's not at all what I was intending to do here. Alright, let's fix things with stuff. You guys need to... You know what? I can make a lot of things' lives easier if I kill this purple road. If we kill this purple road, we then have the possibility of moving this motorway down to here so that these 5 purples service this business, right? These 5 purples service this business. That means that this road right here pulls in the 4 of you and also you and goes up this way, right? You do that, you do that, you and you come over here. You take the last bridge. You're going to go up and over and around and up, and we're going to... No, actually, why would you go up? Go down. Go down that way. Bulldoze yet another tree. Go... Oh, there's a road there. Probably should have noticed that. All right. This is fine. This is why we took 30 road tiles earlier in the game, and so that I could do stuff like this. Just absolute dumb, pointless bullshit sauce like what I'm doing now. You create an extra room's worth of tiles up here. Kill that. But also, no, you need to go 1 up. Over here. Kill that. Great. You come down here, parallel that for a week, go down this way, come down here, just bisect these blues off of here so they're not doing nothing. There, the 6 of you go off that away. I've used so much road. And I've done all of this, and I don't have anything actually going up to this double dark blue plaza. So, listen, that's a problem. Speaking of problems, yeah, we're just going to have this be technically connected because these two aren't ever going to touch, so it's okay. It's totally fine. This yellow guy is a-okay. This purple, every color is going to be a little bit mad for a second. That is a dark blue, what doesn't necessarily need to exist, but I mean, it's on a dark blue road, so we're not going to complain too much about it. It's bad, but everything's okay. All right, now you are a light blue, you need to come down here. You are a light blue, you need to come over to here. You are light blues as well, but you 5 or so are going to form Voltron. No, you're going to form the basis of a very long and stupid road. Yes, even longer and stupider than the ones I've drawn before. You come up here. And am I going to make this? I'm not going to make this. I am completely and totally out of road. Well, you see my intent. I do have a little bit more road tile coming back to me. I don't think I have enough, though. Yeah, you come back here with that purple, and now I have 7 road tiles. Is that enough to get me out here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hey. I must have gotten more back somewhere else. Oh, look, more purples. Fuck! Mother of fuck. Alrighty then. Well, what are we going to do about that other than just wait until the weekend? I think the answer is we're going to wait until the weekend, honestly. Like, alright, here's the thing we're going to do in preparation. We're just going to move motorway number 1. These 3 purples can take care of that. We're going to have, you know, this cluster of purples right here just reposition itself. And you're going to be okay, and you're going to come here and take care of this guy, and it's going to be fine, but I don't have the dudes to do that right now. Byron Mask would like to know the Goog's top 3 houseplants to have a conversation with. Okay. Let's say... Shit, I don't know. Give me 30 road tiles, given that I'm completely and totally out of road tiles, and I'm sitting on a motorway I'm not using. Top 3 houseplants to have a conversation with. A tiny little ficus. Yeah, a tiny little ficus. A chia pet, which technically counts as a houseplant, and a stuffed dog. I don't know how a stuffed dog is a houseplant, but I also don't know a lot of things. For instance, I don't know how the hell we haven't died yet. This has turned into quite the little adventure we're on here. Sunny keeps buying plants. It could be genetic. It's entirely possible. I do not have the houseplant gene. I, for a minute there, had the Funko Pop gene. I think I've undergone treatment or something and gotten that thing into remission or whatever happens with the Funko Pop gene. But I do not have the houseplant gene. What I do have is, yeah, growing discontentment among my blue guys, which I understand. This is a 7,000-mile road that ends in 2 different businesses. So let's do something that on the surface looks a little silly. That might actually help. We're going to draw motorway number 2. Byron Mask is not happy to discover that I, the _Goog, am a person who once bought an awful lot of Funko Pops. Listen. Yes, they're cheap, silly pieces of plastic, but also they're cute or whatever. We are not here to defend the concept of the Funko Pop, mostly because it's a difficult concept to defend when you really get into it, but also because, no, don't object to the concept of Funko Pops. That's silly. You come over here, you come down this way like so. We're going to have to rebridge this bridge right here. Actually, we can make this a traffic light. That's a perfectly valid traffic light. They are indeed specifically bland looking, and yet they have an interesting visual aesthetic that, you know, is not for everyone, and I understand that. And I'm not here to defend the company that makes them in any way. They are, by all my understanding, a bad company, even by the standards of companies. But yeah, they're cute and I was gonna say unique, but they're Funko Pops. It's kind of the entire point that they're not. But they're cute or whatever. And I have them to represent characters from pieces of media that I happen to enjoy. But also, yeah, that's it. It doesn't surprise me that they're going down as a company because they appear to have overextended their reach. They have exactly enough visually identifying things as to vaguely look like what they're supposed to. Leah wants me to change my lights color to pink, which I should probably turn that reward off when I go bang Goog cam on things. So, yeah, I should probably just turn that off, shouldn't I? Oops. Speaking of oops, we've got this red circle here that I can do basically nothing with right now. How do I, oh god, Leah's redeeming all the channel points. All the points. She's gone mad with power. Mad with power, I say! Also, incidentally, hi there. These light blues, mad with power. These 5 light blues can definitely support this business, but also this business exists. So, what are we gonna do about that? You come up to here. We don't really have a roundabout, so you all go off there, so... Huh. Sunflower Space wants a treat for Nora, which I'm sure Nora would like as well. Hey, Nora. Nora, come here. Hi. Yeah, we're trying to think of something to do with these light blues. I have a whole bunch of road and a couple of bridges, but I'd have to blow up a bunch of shit in order to get there. So, what should I do, cat? Really? You think I should? Come here. Oh, little kitten. Here, put your paws on my foot. No, don't put your paws on my... Don't dig your claws into my thigh. It's the opposite of what I said. Here, have a treat. Oh, she's a kitty. Okay, so, problem sauce. You see, my problem is this. Well, actually, if we were to kill this, redraw this. Okay, I think I've got an idea here. I've got the makings of a plan. We take this, we kill that traffic light. This only has, like... Well, we can make this have 5 guys. We can get burgers and fries up in here. That's okay. So you come down this way, you service that, that's okay. You reds come in like here, off to there, go out that away. You blues, starting here, come up in some fashion. Up and then over and down. Okay. So now I've got, what's this, 7 blues coming up here to this circle. That's good. We've got... Aaron, I think one time we got... There's an episode title that's like 8,504. One time with a really generous daily challenge, we hit 8,504 or 8,000 something 104. I think it was 8,504. All right, these reds are going to come down this way in here to this circle. These 5 are going to swing over here and up like so. That cuts these 3 blues out of the operation, but I think that's all right. Actually, with these 3 blues cut out of the operation, what I can do is significantly shorten motorway number 2. That's a good thing to do. I might want to just motorway some light blues up here to this, if I can afford that. Can I afford that? That might be doable. Sunflower Space would like us to stretch. Oh, everybody take a stretch. Everybody take the time to stretch. It's very important. Okay. Ow. Spine. Good stretch. A good stretch was had. You are purple, guys. You don't need to be there. Here, just take this, take that. This business is, man, if I don't get a motorway, this business is fucked. So, but if I do, I think it'll be okay. So, it's the perilous gamble I'm running here. Give me a motorway. Fuck you. Let's take another bridge and immediately pause. Now I have to move a motorway. Actually, even if I move a motorway, I think I've doomed myself. But, here, let's pretend it's all going to be fine. We're just going to rob 5 light blues that had previously not been contributing anything from their various places of business. And I think motorway number 1 is the most easily transferable motorway right now. So we're going to do that. I think I've doomed this business. Yeah, I waited too long. We have to wait for this car to get all the way back over to here, kill that, get that motorway gone, get all of these onto the road, and it dies. It craps out. I failed. I failed and died. Samurai Sam comes in just in time to drop the Samurai Slam. 2081, top 25%. I left a lot of points on the table there. There were more creative ways to solve that problem, and I didn't take them. Oh, sadness. All right, well, let us try to make up for it with our best friend Wordle, shall we? Or not even necessarily our best friend, but a person named Wordle who we enjoy, who asks us questions, the answer to which is always a 5-letter word. Why am I humanizing the concept of Wordle? That's not great. Here, we're humanizing the concept of Wordle. That's not a very good first word, Goog. It's got a U in it, for Christ's sake. Well, we've learned some things. We've learned that it could be place. It could absolutely be place. It's not, but hey, we've got a little bit more information now. There's an A and a C. It could be reach. Could be no, it can't be reach, but it could be react, which is the same as reach with a T. I mean, it is true that a vowel's a vowel, but it's also true that, like, some vowels are more commonly used than others. And by using human instead of great, I traded out an E, and got a U, which is pretty much exactly the thing you don't want to do when comparing vowels. And speaking of exact, I think the answer is exact. Oh God, I'm having previous job flashbacks where I had to work every day with a terrible program called Exact. Ah! It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. We solved the Wordle in 4. The Wordle is exact. Let's move on with our lives now. Take down the Wordle rules. Let us play yesterday's Immaculate Grid. Yesterday's Immaculate Grid required us to get a most valuable player, a Mariner, a Philly, a Twin, an Atlantan, and an All-Star. And hey, apparently there's Okay, how does Immaculate Footy work? The Immaculate Grid, but for soccer? Select a player for each cell that matches the criteria for that cell's row and column. Okay, so it's teams from all sorts. Oh, good God. Players may be active or inactive and must have played in the following Oh, good God. Oh. Listen, I imagine if you know soccer, this is doable. I don't even think I can name all of these teams. This is Manchester City. This is PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. The words are literally right there. This is Chelsea. I don't know this one. This is Liverpool, and this is the Brazilian national team. So I'm fairly certain I can't name a single one of these. I have no idea who this is. I have no idea what soccer club this is. Let's go back to baseball, where I'm not I'm definitely not going to get it all every day, but I'm going to get like some of them on many days. For instance, a Minnesota Twin won an MVP. I think it was. There was one year that did Justin Morneau actually win that MVP? BVB is Borussia Dortmund from Germany. I definitely butchered that pronunciation. I'm very sorry to the good people of Germany. I don't remember if Justin Morneau won an MVP when he was on the Twins. I think Joe Mauer did. No, Joe Mauer was great, but not like best player in baseball great. Did Johan Santana win the MVP that one year? No, I don't think he did. Which means that if I'm going to name a twin who won an MVP, I'm going to name an old twin. And if I'm going to name an old twin, I'm going to name Kirby Puckett. And I don't want to name Kirby Puckett because fuck Kirby Puckett. But also, is Munchen how German people say Munich? Because I've heard of Bayern Munich. Who was the guy who used to light people's shoes on fire? I mean, the hot foot is a classic baseball prank. I've seen a video of Adrian Gonzalez doing it with Vin Scully calling it. It's very funny. I've heard of Bayern Munich. Here's the thing. I think personally, if the games weren't on at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning, I would get into, the Premier League or some soccer league. Because, like, top level, meaningful soccer games or football or whatever, top level, high drama, competition level, or even just league games, legitimately entertaining. Good to have on. I am not one of those people who's like, who cares about soccer? Nothing happens and 2-1 is a high score. Fuck those people. But also, I think the games are on at 10 o'clock on a Saturday morning. 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning if you're on the West Coast. God. All right. Let's actually name some guys. Let's remember some guys. All right. A person who played for the Philadelphia Phillies and was an all-star is not Bert Blyleven. Did Bert Blyleven win the MVP? Maybe? 1 year? That's conceivable to me, but... Bert Blyleven definitely played for the Twins. Anyway, Philly who was an all-star... you can go very old school with this and go back to like the 1940s or whatever, or you could do what I'm going to do and say Ryan Howard. That's a guy. Leo was thinking of the hot foot. Sam's been biting his tongue so hard, trying to stop me from naming bad guys. Here, a Mariner who was an all-star. I mean, the obvious one is Felix Hernandez. Can I get a little more esoteric than Felix Hernandez? Just a tiny bit. I mean, we can gamble and say that Tino Martinez made an all-star team when he was with the Mariners. That seems like a thing that would have happened, right? Tino Martinez make an all-star team with the Mariners? You know what? Jay Buhner definitely made an all-star team, I assume. Jay Buhner definitely made an all-star team. Yay! A person who was all-star and MVP, we're going to say Mookie Betts, because let's just imagine a world in which your baseball team has Mookie Betts, who's like top 5 best active players over the last decade. Let's just imagine a world in which your baseball team has Mookie Betts and then decides that it would be better for the short and long-term health of your baseball team to not have Mookie Betts. What I'm saying is, imagine trading Mookie Betts. Who would ever trade Mookie Betts? Ah! All right. An Atlantan who won the most valuable player. Chipper Jones did that, didn't he? I gotta think Chipper Jones picked up an MVP at some point. If Chipper Jones didn't win an MVP, then we don't deserve to win this game. Chipper Jones is a former most valuable player. That's very nice. A twin who won the MVP. I mean, it could be Kirby Puckett. It's conceivable to me that it's Bert Blyleven, but that feels like a deep cut. Aaron Gobrai is a very Irish name. It's like the most Irish name. Your name could be Irish McIreland, and I would be less certain of your nationality, to be honest. Irish McIreland was a character in Red Dead Redemption, I think. It's also the title of this episode, so What do I know? Okay. Am I going to commit to the Justin Morneau gambit? I don't love this gambit. I also don't love the using Kirby Puckett gambit. All right, fuck it. That is the overarching philosophy behind which we place all of our Immaculate Grid decisions. Fuck it, Justin Morneau. Sam was very happy that I decided to say fuck it, Justin Morneau. I couldn't remember. I remember there was one year where, like, Justin Morneau was in the MVP. I think it was 2006. Justin Morneau was in the MVP conversation. Derek Jeter was in the MVP conversation. Miguel Cabrera had a great season. Maybe it was 2009. Point is, Justin Morneau won the MVP when he was on the Twins. Okay, whatever. Speaking of the Twins, we have to find people for them who played for these teams. Now, as Sunflare Space has said, we need to remember Pedro, who was a Philly. However, he was neither a Twin nor an Atlantan. So the utility there is mild at best. Now then, that's really good. Joe Mauer was really good. Joe Mauer, good baseball player. Also a person who enjoys cake, if you listen to the people of Minnesota, which is apparently a bad thing. I mean, I get it, but also it's cake. Who doesn't like cake? I want cake. Damn it, now I want cake. All right. A Mariner who played for the Twins. I don't think Brad Radke was ever a Mariner. I'm so bad at teams. Brad Radke was never a Mariner. Felix Hernandez was never a Twin, nor was he an Atlantan. Andrew Jones was never a Philly nor a Mariner. Mark Lemke was never a Philly nor a Mariner. Javi Lopez was never a Philly nor a Mariner. Fred McGriff was neither a Philly nor a Mariner. Eddie Perez was not a Philly nor a Mariner, as far as I know. Eduardo Escobar was a Met. I think I'm getting him confused with someone else, though. Adrian Beltre was a Mariner, but neither a Twin nor an Atlantan. Edgar Martinez doesn't fit. Ichiro doesn't fit. Ken Griffey Jr. doesn't fit. Alex Rodriguez doesn't fit. Dan Wilson doesn't fit. Jamie Moyer doesn't fit, I think. Jamie Moyer might have been in Atlanta, and that sounds conceivable to me. But yeah, Jamie Moyer doesn't fit. Craig Kimbrell fits. Craig Kimbrell absolutely fits. Craig Kimbrell was a Philly and an Atlantan. Yeah. We got one. Yay. Kerry Lightenberg doesn't fit. Mark Wohlers doesn't fit. John Rocker doesn't fit. We're just naming Atlantan relief pitchers at this point. I'm out of Atlantan relief pitchers, actually. Johnny Venter. Was Johnny Venters a Mariner? Maybe? Johnny Venters doesn't fit. Rick Aguilera. Ooh. Was Rick Aguilera a Philly? That sounds right now that I say it, but I'm not certain of it. Rick Aguilera doesn't fit. Eddie Guardado fits. Eddie Guardado was a Mariner, wasn't he? Everyday Eddie fits. Everyday Eddie Guardado, yay! I thought of a guy. I'm so happy. Whenever I think of guys, it's like, hooray, guys. Don't take that one out of context. Oh, God. All right, now I need to think of a Philly who's also a Twin, or an Atlantan who works on the sea. Okay. Let's see here. So, where was I in the random naming of guys? All right. Greg Maddux was never a Mariner. Tom Glavine was never a Mariner. John Smoltz was never a Mariner. Pedro Martinez was never a twin. This is true. Joe Mauer was never a twin. J.J. Hardy. J.J. Hardy was never a Philly. Trey Turner was never a twin. Scott Rowland was never a twin. God, who the fuck? Who the fuck has played for the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies? Come on. This is fake. No one in the history of organized baseball has ever played for the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Come on now. Let's be honest with ourselves. I think Paul Molitor was a twin, but I don't think he was a Philly. Kirby Puckett was a twin, but not a Philly. Mike Schmidt was a Philly, but not a twin. I am not going to get that square. I am not going to get that fucking square. Felix Hernandez was a Mariner, but not an Atlantan. Andrew Jones doesn't fit. Mike Cameron, I don't think played for Atlanta. Carl Everett never played for Atlanta. Nigel Morgan never played for Seattle. There's a dude who you regularly use on the grid who fits one of these. Who are my go-to grid guys? Zach Greinke doesn't fit. I mention Jeff Fry fairly often on the Immaculate Grid. He doesn't fit. Does Octavio Dotel fit? Was Octavio Dotel a Philly and a twin? Was LaTroy Hawkins? LaTroy Hawkins was definitely a twin. That's where he developed his notorious reputation for being a shitty closer despite being a pretty good setup guy. It's conceivable to me that LaTroy Hawkins was a Philly. LaTroy Hawkins was not a Philly. Sad failure times. Was Octavio Dotel either of these? No, he was not. Curses. Oh, Mad at myself for forgetting Jim Thome. Jim Thome was totally a Philly and a twin. It's the most famous Philly and twin. Robinson Cano played for Atlanta? When in the fuck was Robinson Cano a member of the Atlanta Atlantans? That must have been like his last season. Okay, at least I flamed out on 2 of the 3. Well, was Ken Griffey Sr.? Oh, okay. You could have used Ken Griffey Sr. and Jr. on this square, which is a neat little thing. Okay. Well, hey, listen. Point is, Joe Mauer did win an MVP. Good for Joe Mauer. He was a great baseball player. He deserves it. Point is, I don't know. I don't know what the point is. Point is, I'm so bad at game. That sounds about right. Listen, I will be back Monday morning with another edition of Good Morning Mini Motorways. For the folks on YouTube, later today is a new edition of Final Fantasy VI. I hope you enjoy that, and we'll see what happens at various points in the future. I don't know. We are coming up, by the way, incidentally, I think, we are definitely less than a handful of streams away from the end of Final Fantasy VI. It is conceivable to me that this Tuesday's stream is the Final Fantasy VI stream, and we're probably coming up close-ish to the end of Detroit Become Human. Detroit Become Human is not a terribly long game. So I think we're going to have some polls coming up soon. We're going to have some decisions to make as to what comes up later on the stream. So start thinking, hop in the Discord, get in that stream suggestions channel, bang games if you want to. Here, you can bang games if you want to. You can bang leave your friends, bang behind. I need to stop now. Point is, we're going to have some new games soon, in addition to the games that we're playing now, which are good games, and we'll play more of those starting Monday with GimMMM. Bye.